Alright. So, today was a good day so far, but at the same time, I've been so immersed into just building cloud skills to automate copywriting as much as possible that literally every other part of my life has completely fallen away. And I mean, I've already, over the past couple of months, been pretty much been doing this, but not this extremely. Like, usually, uh, you know, I would do something every day, but usually like 8 to 10 hours, which is still a lot. But I still had like a routine and other stuff that I was doing, like actually going on walks and training regularly and stuff like that. But that kind of all fell away now over the past 3 weeks as I've been getting into cloud skills because I don't recall the last time. Actually, I do recall the last time I've been this obsessed with something, and that was building the ChatGPT bots 3 months ago. And this is the closest thing to a video game addiction that I've had outside of an actual video game addiction. So it's good in the sense that I'm making a lot of progress and I'm doing this all day, but it's bad obviously because literally everything else is falling apart. Like training is inconsistent and just everyday stuff that I should be doing, like just household stuff and basic stuff's just all falling away now. You know, like simply making myself food is an issue, and I put a few things in place, a few small things in place. I set up my Focus Me app over here, break time, so at least I have like 3 breaks now, which each go 30 minutes, which is not a lot, but it's more than what I had. Where basically, like, my computer will actually shut off for a half an hour, but automatically, and yeah, that's what's necessary apparently. It's not a way to do it. And then I have also the bedtime timer, where basically, yeah, same thing happens. My computer shuts off at 8:30, so I can go to bed on time and not stay up till 12 or something. It's not what I want to do. And yeah, that's pretty much what I gotta do. I don't know. And I've been really stressed out over the past couple of weeks. I've been really immersed, and I've been I love building this, and I still love building this in cloud skills, like automating systems. That is a lot of fun for me, obviously. Otherwise, I wouldn't be this addicted to it. But at the same time, I've also become increasingly stressed because of all the other stuff that I've now been procrastinating on outside of building cloud skills. Like, there were so many things that started piling up now that I have to take care of because I just didn't do them. Like things that I did routinely and kept things in check. Everything fell away now. So, oh, now I've kind of had enough right now, and I actually did some things that, actually took some action. And yeah, I just did some things and I feel a lot more relieved right now. And I only did like for half an hour. I just did a little bit of cleanup and just did some things that I have been putting off for a long time. Well, for a week now, so I feel better, but there's a lot more stuff that is still on my mind that I have to do that I've been putting off. So right now, after I'm done recording this, I'm gonna start doing some stuff. It's little things, like for example my desktop. See, usually I would have my desktop extremely cleaned up. There would only be 4 items or something on my desktop. This stuff, it's all, it's not as bad as other people's desktops, but still I don't like this. Like, this is too much. Like, this is annoying. Yeah, I need to do some household stuff, and I need to also, I want to get rid of some stuff that I really suck at getting rid of old things. I'm always like, yeah, I might still need this one day, and then it's laying there for 2 years and I never use it or look at it even. And then I find it, and then I notice it, like old stuff that's just hidden away in a drawer, for example, and just look at it and I'm like, well, I might need this one day. I'm like, my first thought is like, why don't you get rid of it? And then my second is, well, maybe I'll still need it one day. No, I won't. You haven't looked at it for 3 years, dude. You're not gonna need it. And that's also, I've just collected so much old stuff, man, that I never use or need or look at or even notice, and I never get rid of it because it's always like, oh well, maybe one day, bro. Like, no, not one day. You're never gonna need this again. So I just gotta get rid of I want to get rid of a lot of old stuff. Generally my apartment is way too cluttered, and the thing is, I don't buy a lot of stuff. I'm not one of those people who just constantly buys things in shops and just goes on a shopping spree. I never went on a shopping spree in my life. But no, I just collected a lot of stuff over the years that I never got rid of, and now I just have too much stuff, man, that I don't need. So that's all it is. So now that has always been stressing me out, man. You know, just having way too much, just useless stuff laying around. You know, I don't even know where to put it anymore, dude. I don't have the space to even put it, put it in a drawer. I don't have the space anymore, so I need to get rid of some old stuff, man. Uh, Another thing that has also been bothering me is just, that I gotta break things off with my client. And I've just been going back and forth on that as well, because, well, there's a thing like, basically, nah, it doesn't matter, whatever. Basically, I just gotta break it off. There's like this thing in my head, I'm like, oh, well, maybe this might still work out. No, it's not gonna work out. Been trying for 4 months at this point, and it hasn't worked out. So it's like that's the thing, man. I should have walked away like 3 months ago, or 2 months ago. Like it would be the latest time I should have walked away. Like two, like I knew like, well, I'm gonna say like, I would say 2 months in, I knew that this was like useless. This was pointless, and every single time I wanted to walk away, I changed my mind last second. I was like, this might actually work out. There might be a chance now. And dude, it's been 4 months. Nothing has happened. We've wasted time for 4 months. I gotta go. I gotta leave. Yeah, and I'm also bad at that. I'm bad at doing these emotionally uncomfortable things where where I have to, tell someone something they don't want to hear. You know, mainly because I'm just so vulnerable. Like it's so easy to, like if I just gotta grow some thicker skin, man, because I'm really driven and determined, but also at the same time extremely insecure, and well, if he's gonna yell at me or something, that's immediately gonna, trigger my ego and my insecurities, and that's gonna hit me quite hard. So mainly because I'm just so, I don't know, I have so much, I don't know how, yeah, well, I just have issues with my self-image, like with how I think about myself, and I just like to put myself down, man. Basically, I like to diminish myself a lot, and so when someone criticizes me, I immediately take it very personally, and I like it really hurts because, yeah, I don't know, man. It's just, well, it's just, I just gotta think about myself differently. Just gotta have a more positive image of myself, because there's a lot of stuff that I'm doing well, and I'm fully aware of what I'm doing well. There's a lot of, like, dude, I know I have a lot of talents, a lot of skills, a lot of drive, a lot of determination, but at the same time, it's just, I'm always extremely self-critical, which is also a part of why I am, just always gotta keep going. But I'm also pretty much almost never satisfied with what I do, and I also always criticize myself for everything, every little thing, and when someone else does it, it amplifies it. So this is why I've also been putting it off for a little bit now, like, because he's probably gonna be not very happy about me walking away. So what are you gonna do? I have to do it. I will do it. There's no question about it. And I gotta learn to do this more, because this is one of the things that's really holding me back. I gotta learn to shut that off, or shut my emotions off, or something. Just not wanting to look like an idiot is really holding me back. It really is holding me back so much. Like that, like, geez, I just gotta learn how to not take things personally all the time, man. Like, God. Again, I'm very happy about that I have that, because it's one of my biggest driving forces. It's just that I wanna prove that I'm better, than what people think I am, because of, upbringing and school and stuff like that. I want to make up for a lot of stuff, I want to prove to myself that I'm better than what I was in school, and, throughout basically the past 25 years or more of my life, I just want to prove that I can do better than that. I'm a lot better than that. But yeah, a lot of insecurities, a lot of resentment, a lot of anger, and yeah, it's eating away at me. A lot of stress, I'm stressed out right now. That's why I gotta unstress. That's so important. I really gotta find a way to unstress. I don't feel that much intense stress anymore recently, except for right now. Today it really got to me. For the most part, I'm not that stressed out, on the surface, but deep down there's always this little, I don't even notice it too much, but it's still there, man. I can definitely feel that I'm not all that relaxed, ever, you know. I'm pretty much always stressed out to a certain degree, even if everything is going good. And right now I'm really happy with what I'm doing, in terms of the amount of progress that I'm making and how fast I'm making progress. At least with cloud skills. Again, I would also make a lot faster progress if I just did things that I am uncomfortable doing, just I can get over the small things that are uncomfortable, but I gotta also, there are certain things that I'm just pushing off, like the outreach stuff, and that's stupid. Again, just because I don't want to look stupid, I don't want to look like I don't know what I'm doing, I want to be ready, I want to be perfectly prepared. Well, I'm pretty much perfectly prepared anyway, because I got this whole system now that does all the copywriting for me, so I am prepared. Like when a client needs something now, I can just have AI write it, because I set it up that way that AI can write really good copy, so I am prepared now. Oh, yeah, that's just, there's a lot of things I gotta get through, man. God damn it. But I really wanna, in 2026, I wanna get a lot healthier, man, because my health, every year there's a new health condition coming in, a little thing here and there. There's always one or two things coming in that weren't there the year before, another health issue, and that's just again a result of my lifestyle. I know for a fact that this is just all a part of how I live my life, and I look in good shape. I'm still training, I still look in good shape, I got good genetics, not overweight by any means. I'm actually in good shape, but I look in good shape, but I'm not healthy, I don't sleep enough. I'm working on that right now. That's why I have this thing that, where my computer turns off at 8:30, so I go to bed and then just wake up, because I wake up at 4 a.m. now, 5 automatically. I don't set an alarm, I just wake up at that time, and then I can't fall back asleep. So I just had to go to bed earlier to get my 7 or 8 hours of sleep, because even if I go to bed at 1 a.m. I still wake up at 5, automatically. So if I go to bed at 8:30, I also woke up at 4 today, without an alarm, but I still got 7 hours at least, or 7.5 almost, so I just have to go to bed early and just adjust to the fact that my body just wakes up early now. But yeah, I'm also not going on walks, even. I'm not going outside at all. I'm not leaving my room at all. I'm buying groceries once a week, and then that's the only time I ever leave the apartment, I don't get any sunlight. I'm at least taking vitamin D supplements or whatever like that. That's just the what do you call that shit? Just one drop every 5 days or something like that, yeah. So that's what I'm doing. I'm eating healthier now, than I did before. But also, I'm not gonna blame it on Christmas, but yes, I ate quite a bit of cookies during Christmas season, haha. That's gonna get easier now, because not every relative of mine is gonna offer me cookies when I visit them, so it's gonna get easier now to say no to that, because I, won't be exposed to it too much. So yeah, my diet has gotten a little better. I'm actually eating either eggs or chicken every day with some salad, and yeah, that's pretty much all I do, all I eat, so that's good. But yeah, I'm not doing stretching. I really should do something that calms me down, aside from training really helps. Running is better than training in terms of calming me down, I feel. I haven't gone on a run. Well, I actually did go on a run with my brother 2 weeks ago or something, but I probably did go for a run I don't know, 3 times in the past 6 months, so really not a lot, man, Running would do me some good, also because I would actually be getting outside and getting some sunlight. But yeah, it's really just everything else has deteriorated, outside of doing what I'm doing right now. And it's not like everything has deteriorated. I already wasn't doing that good in terms of taking care of my health to begin with, but over the past 3 weeks, everything fell away. I mean, I'm still making my own food, at least. Still, at least eating my goddamn eggs and chicken and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm just not going outside, not hanging around people. I mean, I've never done that anyway, but I should do it. It would be healthy for me to hang around people. Stretching would do me some good, I'm sure. I know for a fact that it would. Haven't done that since 2020. This was the only time I ever did stretching. I did a 30-day yoga challenge and that was it. That was great, man. Yoga was awesome. But I haven't done it since then. Did it for 30 days and stopped. Never did it again. At least I'm doing cold showers now. Or I'm gonna say warm to cold showers. So I start warm for like 5 to 10 minutes and then I just go cold. Not immediately, but I go slightly cooler, slightly cooler, slightly cooler, and then it's already really cold. And then one more time, and then it's really cold. But at that, I always turn it down a little bit till my body adjusts to the cold. Turn it down a little bit more so I adjust to the cold. Because what I've noticed is the second I start hating something or resenting something in my mind, it's no point in doing it anymore, because then I just think about it all goddamn day and I dread it, and that just stresses me out unnecessarily. So I'm trying to find a middle ground here where I can take cold showers without absolutely hating them, because then I won't do them for very long. And right now I've kind of found a good middle ground here where I don't think about them too much, but I still procrastinate on them when I'm in the shower. I rather have the warm shower and then I wait like 10 minutes and I'm just thinking, I don't know, man, I don't want to do it. And then I start, cooling off a little bit, and then it gets easier, and then, And then I do like proper cold shower at the end after I've gotten used to it for like 3 minutes or so. And then it's actually not that bad once your body got adjusted to it, And that happens really fast, Like it takes like 1 minute for me to adjust from hot water to really, really cold water. And then I'm pretty much comfortable with it, I would say, more or less. I mean, it is okay, it's not that bad. So I'm just trying to keep that up, I'm worried about that. If I just don't do it if I take a shower one time where I don't end the shower cold, that I'm just gonna stop doing it immediately or something like that, because I still have to convince myself to do it. So I feel like the second my mind knows that there's a way out, I'm gonna stop doing it. So we'll see how that goes. But so far so good. Been probably doing it for a month now, and that's pretty cool. But I gotta get healthy. We've reached the point where I'm getting like, it's painful enough to see like I'm tired of getting more and more unhealthy, dude. Every year there's something new coming up, Every year there's a new health issue. So time to turn things around. Gotta incorporate that as well. But I also want to get rid of old stuff, man. I'm so bad at it. Why am I so bad at getting rid of old stuff, bro? I don't get it. Like, seriously, I look at it and I'm like, oh man, I could still use this one day. That's bullshit. You're never gonna use this thing again, man. I'm always like, I just gotta learn to let go of things. So stupid what I'm doing. I just gotta learn to let go of things. I just gotta get rid of stuff, man. Like, it would be good to just have a workroom that is just empty, like, not empty, but where there's not so much stuff in there, man. In my workroom, this room right here is already the least cluttered out of all the rooms that I have, and it's still quite a bit of stuff laying around, man. So I don't know, just gotta get rid of stuff. But I feel already a lot better now that I've done some things that I've just been putting off for so long. That really stresses you out. Even if you don't notice it, it really gets to you. And I'm gonna do a few more things now that I just should have done months ago. Oh man. But I really feel a lot more relaxed right now, just by doing something for 30 minutes, just doing a few right things now. Oh god. That's it, man. That's the update for today. Gonna keep making these uploads. And that's it, man. Bye bye.